This is Pablo Arias, and this YouTube video, and on this video we're gonna talk about, let's say, 3 common questions for people when people move to Costa Rica.
Okay.
Just basic, simple things that are easy or simple to me as a Costa Rican, or to Sarah, who has been living here for the longest. Sarah, go ahead and drive yourself.
Wait, I'm gonna drive?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, what? I don't know where I'm going. Wait, what? I don't know where we're going.
I just wanted Sarah to drive because she's gonna be focusing on the
I'm
road.
supposed to be a passenger princess. What am I
No,
doing?
you're not a princess.
I'm supposed to
You're
be
a
a passenger.
badass. You're a badass woman.
I'm supposed to...
You're not gonna be focusing on the
I don't know where I'm
conversation.
going. I hate driving.
I love
this
it.
place.
I assure
just
you.
drove. I hope you have good insurance.
Oh my! Right.
Okay, I need Waze.
To the right.
Can I put Waze on?
No, to the right. Go. Not to move to Panama.
I can't see in the rear anymore. Okay.
Okay.
Now you're making me drive myself to the airport.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
then
good.
the side mirrors are all crazy.
I think this is
dangerous.
perfect. It's not dangerous. Yeah. So this is how we met. We met, by helping people move to Costa Rica in one way or another. And now that I have her close in my house, so So I said, well, let's do a little interview. 3 things you think are the most common questions about Costa Rica, moving to Costa Rica. I'll say question number 1, is it about real estate? Like, should I buy real estate?
I guess, yeah. Can you buy real estate? Is it easy to buy? That's a good one, yeah. Can you buy real estate? Is it easy? What are some things you should look out for?
So the real estate question is always there. And the most common advice would be,
don't do it. I'm just kidding.
Don't worry about it. Chill, because you may end up buying a property in Panama anyway. Right? So
well, I noticed Panama, they're all about buying. Like, I'm just like, no, I have clients who just want to see what the town looks like. They're like, okay, real estate? I'm like, no. They want to look at neighborhoods. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's a big business, and there is a lot of there's a lot of money to be made, and everybody is going to try to sell you something. That's what I think. Everybody will try to sell you something, and this is why the big push is. And some people are wanting to buy something. They just want to buy something as soon as possible. It's a good investment or whatever it might be. But if you're moving internationally, don't worry about it. I mean, just wait, see, explore, enjoy the country, get to visit different areas, do everything. And the last thing, maybe, do real estate. Yeah. I'm not saying for some people it works, but I'll say for 80% of the people, the best thing to do is
wait.
Yeah, just wait.
I always tell people wait. I always tell people wait till you're 1,000% sure on the area that you're choosing. So be 1,000% sure on that area, and buy something that has good resale value.
Exactly.
Because so many times still I have clients who bought real estate and then ended up leaving less than a year later, just for whatever other reasons. I mean, it could be health, family changes, income changes, a lot of different factors. So
yeah, so it's an investment. You need to ensure you can get your money out of your investment. Otherwise, it's like putting your money, you're freezing your money in a piece of real estate, and then how good is that? I mean, you can be making. How's the coffee?
It's good.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it's usually I bring my coffee either from Panama or Colombia, or I've been buying some stuff in Mexico from Chiapas. Light roasted coffee, light roasted, wash, so it's good. So real estate, it's question number 1. Easy to answer is, do not bother if this is your first time in Costa Rica, or if this is your first time anywhere. Just chill. You don't have to buy anything. I know it could be exciting. I know it could be emotional. I know maybe you have the funds, but 80% of the people, it's not a good idea. Another good question, I think, and I've been seeing this question often, is can I do immigration? Can I become a citizen? Can I, this is a question nowadays, especially with the politics in the U.S. A lot of people are not just looking to have a second place, like a 6-month vacational place. They want to find some place that they can actually get residency, a passport. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about it?
Yeah, how do you feel about,
I think, okay, if you want to establish yourself long-term in a country, I would definitely make sure that you have a pathway to residency first. I always tell people that I made like all the mistakes before moving. I moved when I was 23. I'm 33 now. I didn't have a way to get residency when I was 23 years old. Like, and now, let's say I got it through having my daughter. Now I would have been able to, like, let's say, with time. But I do talk to people that, I do a lot of sales calls, and some of them don't even know the residency categories, which is fine. They're learning. They're in their research phase, and some of them maybe don't have a way to get residency in that moment. So I just tell people, at least, that if you want to lay down long-term roots in Costa Rica, at least know the categories and like know how if you don't qualify right away, know how you can qualify in the future. Like, don't plan to do border runs for 20 years. I know you'll see online people say, oh yeah, I've been doing border runs for 20 years. It's fine. It doesn't matter. That can change at any point. And honestly, you want to be a resident. You want to be paying into the system of Costa Rica. You want to be, doing things the right way too. Because during COVID, when they locked down the borders, if you were not a resident, you weren't allowed in. And there's people who bought properties who never got their residency because they were like, well, I don't really need it, who then couldn't get back to their properties if they didn't happen to be here. So that's the one example I like to bring up on that.
I mean, anywhere you are, you should have in your heart, in your brain, you should be able to collaborate with that local community or society. That means paying local taxes. It means, everything.
Learning Spanish. I have a lot of people ask, that's another good one. A lot of people, I get this a lot. Oh, do I need to be fluent in Spanish in order to move to Costa Rica? I'm like, no, technically not, but it's going to greatly enhance your experience. You
100%.
need to be working on it every day. Like, yes, you do need to be working on it every day. Otherwise, you will be using Google Translate. Not everyone's going to speak English. But I haven't had anyone leave saying like, oh no, I just can't handle the language barrier.
And I met some people. It's like, no, I mean, language barrier is too much.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I haven't gotten that reason yet. Or maybe that was just one of the other reasons,
Yeah. That's another one. I think a big one, because sometimes we deal with retirees or investors, but sometimes we deal with digital nomads, or people who are not, they're looking to continue their career. How is work in Costa Rica? Like, can somebody come and work here?
No, and I made that mistake too. I would have been that like hated person on Facebook, like, what jobs can I get in Costa Rica? And I will proudly admit all my mistakes. I'm not perfect. I was young too. So I do have people like, oh, well, what job opportunities are there? So I will very kindly say, work online. Like, you can't legally work in Costa Rica unless you're a permanent resident. Even then, I'll have some people be like, oh, well, I'm a nurse and I'll work in Costa Rica. Do you, like, your Spanish, your level of Spanish, perhaps to work in a field that you're already coming from, has to be so proficient. Like, I'm fully fluent, but like maybe it requires a certain level that would be higher than mine in a lot of cases, like depending on the profession, I imagine. So even if you could work, will someone even hire you due to your language?
But not just that. I think many of the jobs, like a nurse, that requires special certification. So some of these jobs, let's say you're any engineering or a CPA or doctor, medical fields, that even if you have the Spanish, even if you have the permanent residency, now you have to go to the chamber of medicals or doctors and get your certification or your licensing to operate. And for that, you need to have your degrees, make sure they're valid in Costa Rica, and that's another 2 years of licensing. And for some careers, I mean, you're doing marketing, it doesn't matter. If you're doing administration, it doesn't matter. But for all of those marketing administration, you can get better jobs online.
Yeah, I say work online. That's number one. It's fully legal. Even as a tourist, you can work online legally with a digital nomad visa. So Costa Rica does encourage people to work online. Another thing would be some people will buy an existing business or maybe start a business. Starting a business is tricky because, again, like there's so many examples of people thinking, man, this town needs a bowling alley.
Don't do it.
Make the bowling alley. No one comes to the bowling alley. It's like sometimes there's a reason why something doesn't exist in a town. You're going, wow, I can't believe this isn't here. Someone needs to put this here. Sometimes it's not there for a reason. So do your market research, tiptoe into starting a business, or buy one that you actually know what the return's going to be on. going to be in it. But really,
Yeah.
people are usually selling businesses here. Usually, they're not going pretty well.
Yeah, that's a reason why they're
Yeah,
selling
that's
the
a reason why
business,
they're selling it.
because they don't know how to make it work. Or
Yeah, so work online. Work
Yeah.
online.
So making your money. There's a lot of people would say this is to be a millionaire in Costa Rica. You have to bring 2 million, so you can spend one and then you be a millionaire.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's harder. You want AC?
No, I'm just looking at it. This is a fancy car. I mean, it's got all the screens. It's got this. Why isn't mine this fancy?
I don't know.
It's got this.
Yours is a fancy car too, Sarah.
I know, but this
It's
is
just
fancy. Look at this.
It's just a pickup. I mean, yours is a pickup truck. It's different. This is like
This is very fancy.
But anyway, that's the three things a lot of people ask. Three common questions a lot of people ask about when moving to Costa Rica. We are always working on a lot of projects. What are your most upcoming project? I think we have expanding to Panama, and what else?
Okay, number one, we have the normal relocation in Costa Rica, relocation, scouting trips, all that. Number two, expanding to Panama. We're on our way to the airport right now. I'm going to Panama. You just got back from Panama yesterday. Miss each other. Okay, so going to Panama. Number three, I do have the rental cars. A lot of people don't know that I have rental cars. You know.
Wow, yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah. Number four.
She's got a fleet.
Yeah, small fleet, just 4. Number 4 is the events. So doing, the retreats are on hold for now. However, I've had this other idea for a very long time, which are events, like 3-day workshop events in San Jose. The first one's gonna be for February 2025, February 5th to the 7th. I'm just waiting on the Compra Click thing from Bank. I'm waiting for the bank to give me the special login I need in order to make payment links so people can actually buy their tickets. That's literally the only thing I'm waiting on. I was just at the bank signing papers again yesterday because I think they messed something up the other week. But yeah, so the events are going to be awesome.
Okay.
So car rentals, events, Panama, and normal business, right? That's it.
That's amazing. So
The shipping. Well, not your shipping.
Yeah.
And I always tell, anytime I ever mention shipping, I say, Pablo does containers, cars, all that. We're just doing some like Amazon, small packages. If you need little small things, Amazon packages.
And I don't do any small. All I do is big. It has to be big.
I had someone be like, "Did you tell Pablo you're doing this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like he's the first person I asked. I was like, first I asked him, "Do you do this?" to make sure that there is no conflict of interest. Because if Pablo was like, "I do this," I'd be like, "All right, I'm not doing it." So yeah, you're the first person I talked to actually.
I only do big, full door-to-door international moves, and now I'm even closing because I used to be doing just customs clearance for some people. Most recently in the last few months, we stopped doing customs clearance because some people just want to call me when they have the issue and it's ready there, it's the issue, and it's like 6 months to fix instead of, and some of them is like they have the consultation, they learn about my service, I explain everything so they don't have an issue, then they hire somebody else, now they have the issue, and they only want me to fix, and this fixing is hours. Yeah. Cross to the left as much as possible. So yeah, I'm doing door to door because we want to manage and oversee the entire operation from start to finish, and that way we ensure.
I don't like driving in the city.
Love driving in the city. Anyway, but thank you, Sarah, for this improvised YouTube video, and I'm gonna label it here, improvised driving with Sarah or something.
Yes, passenger princess Pablo. Passenger